Hello there. Are you jerking off again? How about playing some video games instead? Welcome back to the Live Action Man. Today we're diving headfirst into the 6 classes of Path of Exile 2. With early access on the horizon, it's time to figure out which playstyle speaks to your soul and which class will dominate the unforgiving world of Wraeclast. We explore the lore, mechanics, and unique strength of each class, from the precise and disciplined monk to the spell-slaying chaos of the Sorceress. So grab your cock and balls, your notepad, or just your excitement, and let's embark on this journey together. Our journey begins with the monk. This isn't your average brawler. This is a class that turns combat into a deadly dance. The monk blends martial arts, elemental magic, and unmatched speed into a seamless fighting style that feels like poetry in motion. The monk's signature mechanic, momentum, is all about rhythm. Land consecutive hits to build up, and once you've hit your peak, unleash devastating elemental attacks. Picture this: a spinning kick or a punch so charged with electricity it arcs to nearby enemies, making you hard, wet, and ready to go. And then there's the elemental bell. Imagine summoning a massive glowing artifact that reverberates with power. When struck, it sends shockwaves rippling across the battlefield, annihilating enemies in every direction. Whether you're chaining combos or setting up explosive finishes, the monk's combat style rewards precision and creativity. Lore-wise, the monk embodies discipline and balance, having trained in secluded temples far from Wraeclast chaos. But don't let their serene demeanor fool you. When the gloves come off, they start jerking off. They're a whirlwind of destruction. If you love fast-paced, high-skill gameplay with a touch of mysticism, the monk is ready to suck you off dry. Next, we have the warrior, the embodiment of raw strength. The warrior doesn't just fight battles, they win wars. Wielding a colossal mace with a huge cock and shield, they dominate through a mix of brute force and calculated strategy. The warrior's defining feature is their ability to block. That's right. Unlike other stupid classes, blocking is a dynamic part of their playstyle. Time your blocks perfectly, and you can nullify attacks while charging up a revenge slam that sends shockwaves through the earth. Yeah, it's about controlling the battlefield, not just surviving it. But wait, there's more. The warrior can deploy totems, extensions of their strength that disrupt enemy formations. Need to control space? Set up a shockwave totem that sends enemies flying. Want to go on the offensive? Drop a slam totem to crush foes as you advance. The warrior's lore ties back to the ancient guardians of Wraeclast, protectors who stood against the darkness. In combat, they embodied this legacy, standing firm against overwhelming odds and ejaculating on enemies' faces on command. If you want to feel like an immovable object and an unstoppable force roll into one, the warrior is for you. From the front lines to the shadows, we arrive at the ranger. Agile, precise, and deadly. The ranger is a master of range combat, so if you enjoy watching your wife having sex with another man, the ranger is for you. With a bow in hand and an arsenal of elemental arrows, they control the battlefield from a distance. What sets the ranger apart is their adaptability. Each arrow in their quiver serves a purpose. Need to clear a horde? Firing a bouncing arrow that ricochets through enemies, leaving a trail of destruction. Facing a tanky boss? Well, switch to poison-tipped arrows for sustained damage over time. The ranger's standout ability is elemental synergy. By combining different arrow effects, you can create devastating combos, boy, like freezing enemies with ice arrows before shattering them with explosive fire shots. Their speed isn't just for dodging, it's integral to their playstyle. Strategic repositioning lets you kite enemies, setting up ambushes, and staying just out of reach. Lore-wise, rangers are lone survivors, jerking off in the woods, navigating Wraeclast's wilderness with unmatched cunning. If precision and versatility are your game, the ranger is your class. Now for something completely different, the mercenary. In a world of ancient magic and medieval weaponry, the mercenary stands out as a wild card. Wielding guns, grenades, and sheer tactical brilliance, the mercenary thrives on modern ingenuity. Their core abilities include rapid fire, attacks, explosive grenades, and piercing shotgun blasts that rip through enemy lines. When crowd control, deploy turrets that fire autonomously, covering your back while you advance. Their unique mechanic, ammo management. That's right. It adds a layer of strategy. Every shot counts, and reloading at the wrong moment can leave you exposed. But when you time it right, the Mercenary becomes a relentless engine of destruction. If you're a fan of hybrid playstyles that mix strategy, mobility, and firepower, the Mercenary offers a refreshing twist in the dark world of Path of Exile 2. Let's delve into the dark arts with the Witch. This class is a master of necromancy, summoning an army of undead minions to do their bidding. But the Witch isn't just about numbers, it's about control. At the heart of her gameplay is the Spirit Cap mechanic, which limits the number of minions you can summon. But as you progress, you find ways to break this limit, creating temporary summons or upgrading your existing ones into unstoppable forces. The Witch's abilities also include curses and poison-based spells, allowing her to weaken enemies where her undead swarm closes in. There's nothing quite as satisfying as watching your enemies crumble under the weight of your dark army. So cool. The Witch's lore is steeped in forbidden knowledge, making her a feared and mysterious figure in Wraeclast. If you love the idea of overwhelming enemies with strategic summons, the Witch will be your best ally, or your most terrifying weapon. Finally, we have the Sorceress, the queen of elemental magic. She doesn't just wield power, she is power. The Sorceress's playstyle revolves around elemental combinations. Cast a wall of fire, then channel lightning through it to create electrified flames, or freeze enemies in place with ice spells before shattering them with a fiery explosion. Her standout feature is auto-casting, a mechanic that triggers spells automatically based on conditions you set. This allows you to focus on movement and positioning while your spells wreak havoc. The Sorceress's fragility is her greatest challenge. One wrong move and you'll be toast. But if you master her, you unleash a level of destructions few can match. If you crave high-risk, high-reward gameplay, the Sorceress is your ultimate weapon. Of course, your journey doesn't end with these 6 classes. Path of Exile 2 introduces Ascendancy Classes, advanced specialization that open up after early access. These unlock new abilities and refine your playstyle even further. Imagine turning your monk into a fire-dancing blade master, or your ranger into a sniper that never misses. Possibilities are endless, and they make every playthrough unique. So which class speaks to you? Are you ready to embrace the monk's precision, the warrior's strengths, or the sorceress's raw chaos? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're as excited for Path of Exile 2 as I am, hit that like button and share this video with your fellow gamers. Don't forget to subscribe to the Live Action Man for more in-depth guides, epic gaming stories, and everything you need to conquer Wraeclast. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace out.